stream. Let me get this thing set here where I'm centered and everything. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Oh, let's see here. Let's get this puppy reset so I can actually see me up there on screen, because I have started and it has not. There we is. And there we went. What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hmm. Wow, what's happening here? Hey, Ian. Hey, Jan. I don't know what's going on here. It's I've still got my mouse pointer right there, but I have no. Um, my screen went black. All right, hold on, guys. I got to restart a computer here. Swear to God, there's always something. I think Templar's in here. There's Squatch. I'm doing my best, guys. Right now, I got to restart the computer. I don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, it went down and Moose Knuckle. Yeah, you're sitting on my lap, Moose Knuckle. I know what you want for Christmas. I ain't playing no reindeer games, bud. What's up, Josh? Hey, Dot. Good to see you. Give me just a second, y'all. The computer went down the second that I started the stream, so I had to restart it and get everything back where it belongs. So just give me a minute. Long time no see, Doc. Yeah, it has been a while. Don't update the system. If I could ask for one thing for Christmas, it would be a better damn computer. Katie, good to see you. Paradox, good evening. Welcome in. All right, it says 100% already. Hey, if anybody hits the lottery, Drew needs a new computer. Something that wasn't rebuilt by a 15-year-old that thought he was the world's ultimate gaming computer builder. Oh, I missed Ferris. That's what happens when I'm sitting here trying to look at a phone when the words are that big on it. That's why I have a 36-inch TV as a monitor right now, so my blind butt can read. All right, now it's going to restart. So we should get all this stuff done just in time to start Christmas movie trivia. So I hope everybody's had a really good week so far. Those of you that live over on the west side of Lake Michigan, I hope everybody's still kicking, haven't froze to death yet, um, not buried under several feet of snow like Northern California was. I haven't heard anything out of Colorado or the Dakotas yet, but it don't look good. This thing they changed our forecast early this morning from snow starting on Monday to snow starting tomorrow. Now we're working on the updates again. We will get to Christmas movie trivia. I promise we will. Thinking about disappearing to Ireland or Scandinavia. Haven't you realized yet, Ty, that you can't disappear anywhere in the world today? Even when you go off grid, people still know where you are. Yep, that's definitely not going to work. We're going to go back to the good old trusty norm right there. Not if I drop my phone overboard. True that. True that. A deserted island is always a good start, but you're still going to communicate with family and stuff back home. So somebody somewhere is always going to know where you're at. But like I said, we have got, um, or like I said in the very beginning, we have got today and tomorrow left for the Toys for Tots and the Adopt a Family drive we've been doing for almost a month. I will be cutting it off tomorrow night on the 15th, as promised. You know, it's really funny. I was up at our local Helping Hands um, just a couple days ago, and this Helping Hands is like a resale shop. People donate either brand new or slightly used stuff, and one of the ladies up there, God bless her, she's a sweet woman, but she asked, or I was up there looking for stuff, and she asked me, she said, you know, I come on your channel all the time, and I've seen a couple of your videos, and you're up here looking for, you know, cheaper stuff and everything to to do the Christmas thing with. She said, "How come if you guys are in need so bad, why are you running those drives instead of having your people take care of you?" And much like I told her, not really worried about us, worried about other people who need things. Okay, come on. There's the picture. Let's see the chat. Come on. Let's see the chat. Get the chat up there. Come on. What in the world is going on? All right, guys. Hold on a second. This is going, wait, what in the world? I have got like three different screens all on here at once. Okay, hold on. We are going back to the refresh thing again. I don't understand this. I had graph lines going across the chat. I had vidIQ stuff going across the chat. Much better, much better. All right, let me see here. All right, now I think we're ready to roll here. Now I can come back up here to right about. Let me see here. There's Squatch, there's Jan, Tyler, Moose Knuckle. Um, there's Katie, there's Paradox, there's Ferris the Fam. Good evening, my friends. Hope you guys are doing good. All right, there's Christina Bell. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, dear. Hope you're doing well today. There's Trapper Paul. Sent pictures of the eggs I got. Yep, I heard them ding ding while the computer was resetting. I'll check them out. All right, now we are where we need to be. Like I said, hope everybody had a great day today. Christmas is a week and a half away. Today is the 14th of the month. We have got 11 days. It's only a bit longer. And you gotta stay positive though. We'll make it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's some donate? I've been Joe Biden this year, as I call it. I think a lot of people got Joe Biden this year, bud. I think a lot of people got Joe Biden. Then again, if it wasn't for these government agencies that have YouTube channels that um, continuously put next stimulus checks coming in 2 weeks, next stimulus checks coming next month, $5,000 per month until further notice for any family making less than $50,000 a year. I have learned not to trust several of the um, Washington, D.C. report channels that like to pop up on YouTube that tell you what they're doing in the White House. Basically, well, right now with Biden includes sleeping and getting his diaper changed. Shoot, I'm sick again thanks to my sister-in-law. Now I know why I stay away from that side. Yeah, that's pretty much a gimme. But all right, guys, it's a quarter after. As promised, we are going to get this stuff to rolling. So put on your thinking caps. Jan, I seen what you said earlier about Jay's on his way, but he's still about an hour out. There'll still be plenty of questions left when he walks in the door. So make that man a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and set him down to his computer. So like I said, put on your thinking caps. Here we go. What is considered the greatest Christmas movie ever made? What is considered the greatest Christmas movie ever made? Not super bad action. I just accidentally opened a message I didn't mean to open. No car wrecks or anything. Youngest homesick today. Of course, I have to go to the gym, so I will not be able to put on my thinking cap today. Well, I'm sorry about that, Doc. Maybe we'll do some more trivia next Monday evening. Jan actually got that. It's a Wonderful Life is considered the greatest Christmas movie ever made. It's a Wonderful Life. Who made the very first Christmas movie? Who made the very first Christmas movie? And I can tell you this right now, the very first Christmas movie was actually right about 8 years into the 20th century. So we are talking 1908. The very first Christmas movie came out. Who made it? Yep. Who made it? It's a very famous movie. It's been redone several times, all with amazing actors playing the different roles. Who made it? Mailer. No, it was not Mailer. Santa Claus Productions. George Albert Smith. Good job, Chris, and welcome in, bud. Welcome in. And Jan, you just answered the next question. What was the very first Christmas movie made? Like I said, it was made by George Albert Smith in 1908. It was A Christmas Carol. What is America's highest grossing Christmas movie? Hey, Chris. What is America's highest grossing Christmas movie? 69mega.com. Back out the door. Go down to the hallway. Turn to the left. Third door on the right is the Find Love Room. Yep, innocent mistake. We all make it sometimes when we're in a strange place. What was the highest grossing American made Christmas film? It was not um, it was not Home Alone, it was not Bad Santa, it was not Christmas Vacation. It was not Deck the Halls. You guys are not going to believe what the highest grossing American Christmas movie was. It's not It's a Wonderful Life. And Katie got it, guys. It is The Grinch. The Grinch was the highest grossing American Christmas movie ever made. It made over $500 million. Over $500 million is how much The Grinch made. Hey, Tony. Good to see you, bud. I don't know if that's taken in the constantly changing value of the dollar or not. But that's a good question, Templar. Yeah, believe it or not, It's a Wonderful Life was a flop when it hit the theaters. But it has become the favorite Christmas movie of all time. Just not the highest grossing one in the theaters. Which Christmas movie has won an Oscar? Which Christmas movie has won an Oscar? Jim Carrey was great in that movie. Which Christmas movie has won an Oscar? Not a Jim Carrey fan. Now, see, I liked Jim's older stuff. I liked his older stuff. Back when he was on In Living Color, he was hilarious. Nobody even knew who Jim Carrey was at that time. But he was absolutely hilarious. And the movies he made shortly after that time were absolutely great. They were hilarious. But as he got older, he just kind of lost it for me. I don't know. Let me see here. Jan got it right. Miracle on 34th Street. Templar, good job too, bud. That was the only Christmas film to ever win an Oscar. Everybody knows the answer to that one. Who sang the classic Christmas song White Christmas in the movie Holiday Inn? Who sang the classic Christmas song White Christmas in the movie Holiday Inn? It was Bing Crosby. Good job, Tony. It was Bing Crosby. Some of Jim's best stuff is when he was on In Living Color. Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. But good job, Tony. Good job, Jan. Good job, Ferris. Moving right along. What is the name of the Christmas movie starring Will Ferrell? What is the name of the Christmas movie starring Will Ferrell? It is Elf. I knew everybody was going to get that one. I think everybody's watched that movie at least once. Except in this household where it's on the wife's top 5 list and you watch it about 30 times during the season. You know, to the point where, well, you can recite the whole movie verbatim. You never saw it, Tony, neither did you, Paul? Wow. Templar 2. It's actually a really funny movie. Will does a very good job in it, but he plays very well with his co stars. Most women I know love that movie to death. I've seen it more times than I care to. So do I every Christmas season. What movie does a little girl accidentally break a Christmas ornament? In what movie does a little girl accidentally break a Christmas ornament? Buford! What is up, bud? Hope you're doing well. In what Christmas film does a little girl accidentally break a Christmas ornament? Coal stocking. No, no, not coal stocking. Good. I'm glad you're all right, bud. Not seen you in a while. Glad you're doing good. That your plans for Christmas night? Um, nope. I'll be doing as I normally do. I'll have the camera and the tripod set up in the living room, right by the Christmas tree, to get the big guy as he's doing his thing. And who knows? I might even carry on a conversation with him. Noel, nope, nope, not Noel. Oh, oh, Templar. Okay, I got you. I need to keep. I need it to keep warm. Actually, wishing for coldish. Well, I'll tell you what. If you live anywhere near the Midwest, I don't think warm is going to be in the. I don't think warm is going to be in the forecast. I was telling a couple people today that that storm that's moving across the north part of the country and causing all these storms everywhere. We were supposed to start getting snow on Monday. They changed the forecast early this morning to snow starting tomorrow and going for the next 5 days straight. So we will see the north part of the state way up, kind of in a straight line across the state from Detroit, um, are under a winter weather advisory right now. Cool. Great gift idea in this economy. Heavy sleet and rain, Chris. Well, you know, Jan, you and Jay could always come here for Christmas. We'll give you snow. We'll give you snow. Last time, guys, in what movie does a little girl accidentally break a Christmas ornament? Oh, yeah, I know, Big Redwood. See, Tony, there's your Christmas spirit right there. I would accept 6 to 12 inches of snow on the 24th. There you go. Then gone by the 26th. I don't know. I'm kind of in that mood for snow, so. All right, guys, the answer to that question was the original Santa Claus back before Tim Allen started making them. There was one several years ago, and the original Santa Claus was the one where the little girl accidentally broke the Christmas ornament. Who is the lead actor in the Polar Express? Who is the lead actor in the Polar Express? Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden blows, Joe Biden blows, Joe Biden blows. There, I finished the song for you. It is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is the lead actor in the Polar Express, which I get to watch tonight. Was not Telly Savalas. The conductor in Polar Express was not bald and sucked on lollipops. Oh wait, that was just Kojak. You know, I'm old. I get those things confused. All right. What is the name? Sorry, I was thinking of a horror movie. What is the name of the movie in which Santa Claus is stuck in a time warp? Is it bigger than... Hey, Burnaby, good to see you, bud. It could be bigger than a bread box. Could be smaller than a watch box. You just never know. What is the name of the movie in which Santa Claus is stuck in a time warp? Back to the Future. No, no, Santa Claus was not in Back to the Future. What is the name of the movie in which Santa Claus is stuck in a time warp? You guys don't remember your Christmas cartoons when you was little? Now, maybe I should explain this question a little bit. The question was, what is the name of the movie in which Santa Claus is stuck in a time warp. There was also an animated, um, what do they call it? Claymation, a stop motion children's cartoon that was put out in the 70s, I believe, that went by the same name, where Santa Claus was sick and they didn't think he was going to be able to make his run on Christmas Eve. Great Scott, I don't remember. Great Scott. No, not the Hendersons. The Year Without a Santa Claus. That is exactly it, Jan. Good job. That is exactly it. I'm watching it now. Who voiced Rudolph in the stop motion television special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Who voiced Rudolph in that claymation stop motion TV special from our childhood? It was not Burl Ives. It was a woman. You are correct. It was a woman. Nope, not Burl. Yeah, Burl Ives was the snowman. It was Billy May Richards. Billy May Richards. Good job, Ferris. It was Billy May Richards that voiced Rudolph in that original TV special, stop motion, claymation, blah, 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 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Who voiced, wasn't that Eli's cousin? It could have been. Or Eeyore's cousin. Or Cletus the redneck reindeer. I don't know. One of their cousins. They got to be related. Who voiced Ebenezer Scrooge in the original film? Who voiced Ebenezer Scrooge in the original black and white film? Oh, not Alistair Cook. Close though. You got the first name right. Didn't get the last name. Nope, not Orson Welles. It's Alistair Sims. Alistair Sims. Good job, Katie. Good job, Tony. It is Alistair Sims. Yes, there was the earlier version, um, but the earlier version was actually a silent film, which made for a very, very long 48 minutes sitting in the theater. Who wrote the original story for the Polar Express? Who wrote the original story for the Polar Express? Who wrote the original story for the Polar Express? Xenia, Ellie, howdy, howdy. Hope you girls are doing good out in Pennsylvania tonight. Hope the weather's not too awful bad out there. I still haven't tried that chocolate bar. Hey, I'll tell you what, and I was talking about this the other day in the live stream too. If you guys want to see funny, if y'all want to see entertaining, and you don't mind food reviews with two goofy girls in it that'll make you laugh till you damn near tinkle on yourself, you need to check out Xenia and Ellie's channel. It is it's funny. Oh my god. Yeah, you definitely do. They are hilarious together. I'll tell you what, there are very, 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 very few couples in this world that not only love well together but work well together, and that is definitely Xenia and Ellie. I could see these two starting their own business and working side by side in it and never having an issue. They are great together. They play off each other like champs. Hi, Ellie. I wish I could get my voice as high as yours. I would actually do it like you do in your video. Ellie! There you go. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate that, sweetie. I appreciate that. Jan just put up the link to their channel, guys. And like I said, they review a bunch of different food. They did a little shopping spree thing at Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, $1.25 Tree. The other day, picked up 10 different Christmas ornaments and then checked them out and reviewed them in the car and everything. They even hitting some of their local, like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff, trying the holiday foods and stuff. It's great. It's funny. Pretty close, just squeeze harder. I know. Oh, don't forget that like button, share out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, as a matter of fact, because of the issues we had at the beginning, I never shared this out. So guess what I'm doing now? I'm sharing this out. Come over here, hit your story, hit that little blue bar. And hopefully this thing will sit at the top of my Facebook page until Friday evening when we have Santa Claus on here, live from North Pole, Alberta, Canada. That's going to be a good live stream, y'all. Funny now, Christmas movie out right now is Violent Night. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That's kind of messed up, isn't it? Let's see here. Who wrote the original story for the Polar Express? That's the last question we were on. Who wrote the original story for the Polar Express? You too, Tony. Take care, bud. Enjoy your dinner. We will catch you hopefully Friday evening. That person should have been given an award. Oh my God, tell me about it. Polar Express is right there behind the Santa Claus's movies as my favorite. I look forward to it each year. Contacted me after 6 months. They said we're a little behind. I'm like, a little. I claimed in June. Oh my God. Wow. It's about time they got a hold of you, though. Jesu criminy. 2 years ago, they weren't behind at all, man. They were throwing out that extra $500 a week like gangbusters. Chris Van Allsburg was the original writer of the story of the Polar Express. Good job, Chris. I was wondering if anybody's going to get that or not. Who wrote and directed Jim Carrey's The Grinch? Who wrote and directed Jim Carrey's The Grinch? Who wrote and directed Jim Carrey's The Grinch? We only hope people will enjoy us. Hey, it's like I have told you through our many, many, many conversations. Y'all make me laugh so hard. I'm scared to death I'm going to wake the family up in the morning when I get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and one of your videos are sitting there waiting for me. If I'm laughing that hard, that early before my first cup of coffee, people are going to love it. It is Ron Howard, Chris. Little Opie Taylor. Ron Howard. Good job, bud. Good job. Who directed the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life? Who directed the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life? The video's uploading now. I saw you on, so I thought, why not join while I wait for it to load up? Cool. What are you guys doing in this video? Or do I have to just wait and see? Go watch watch a new movie called Fat Man. It's hilarious. Never heard of it. I'll have to look, see if I can find it. Nice decoration. Believe it or not, it's all aluminum foil. This is lights that I bought last year. Aluminum foil. Little stockings that used to be sewed to my wife's ugly Christmas sweater. Boom, I got Christmas decorations. Your card, Jan, is right here. Your card is right there. XXX69.online. I'll tell you the same thing I told the guys earlier. Go back out the door, go down to the end of the hall where it tees off, turn left. Third door on your right is the XXX dating room. That's where you want to be. Mistakes are made. It's okay. I appreciate you coming in and giving me one more view anyway. Let's see here. Oh yeah, definitely a hoot. Good, well put, Jan. Chris, you were correct. It was Frank Capra. Frank Capra directed It's a Wonderful Life. What is the full name of the angel sent to help George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life? What is the full name of the angel sent to help George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life? Hey, Jim. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well tonight. Well, Clarence was actually his first name. Clarence was actually his first name. Chris got real close to it. I'm going to go on and give it to both of you. His name was Clarence Oddbody. Clarence Oddbody. Who wrote the 1954 Christmas classic, White Christmas? Who wrote the 1954 Christmas classic, White Christmas? He do have an odd body. I didn't spend much time looking at Clarence. White Christmas was written by Irving Berlin. Irving Berlin. Good job, Katie. Good job, Chris. It was Irving Berlin. Berlin. Looks like I need to go find love. Yeah, you go find love while that teeny tiny little thing sitting next to you kicks your butt. I grew up understanding that dynamite came in small packages. Ellie's not super tall. Something tells me she's super explosive. What is the name of the inn that Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen stay at in White Christmas? What is the name of the inn that Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen stay at in White Christmas? Oh, it is not Columbia. Has a very Christmassy name to it. I try, you know. Christmas the Inn. No, no, a Templar. Nope, not Christmas the Inn. Not the Hollies. Whoops, at it together. No, it was not the Holiday Inn. What is the name of the inn that Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen stay at in White Christmas? Good night, Burnaby. You have yourself a good evening, bud. Hopefully, we'll see you in here tomorrow night for Santa Claus. He will be here as tomorrow night's, or not tomorrow night, Friday night's guest. Um, y'all seen me interview some pretty good people. I don't think anything's going to top Santa Claus. St. Nicholas, old Mr. Chris Kringle, will be here Friday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the very first interview ever. There you go. It is the Pine Tree Inn. The Pine Tree Inn is where Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Ellen all stayed at in White Christmas. Who directed the 1946 Christmas classic Miracle on 34th Street? Who directed the 1946 Christmas classic Miracle on 34th Street? They got that wrong? Hmm. Well, I will have to type them out a little letter or so afterwards and let them know. As I do every single time that you guys point out a wrong question or answer on one of these things, I always send a little email or a little message in the message block and let them know what questions were wrong. Who directed the 1946 Christmas classic Miracle on 34th Street? Or as somebody said last week when we did our Christmas trivia, Miracle on 56th Street. It was a street. It was in New York. No takers on this one? Or you guys all busy checking out Google? Randy, good evening. It was not Robert Stevenson. It was George Seaton. George Seaton directed the 1946 classic Miracle on 34th Street. Now we're going to take it one step further. Who played Kris Kringle in that 1946 version of Miracle on 34th Street? Who played Kris Kringle in that movie? Made on a budget of 630,000. Wow. Who played Kris Kringle in that 1934 version of Miracle on 19, was I right on that date? Yeah, 1946. Who played Kris Kringle in that 1946 version of Miracle on 34th Street? Have a good one. You too, Katie. You take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. Hopefully you'll be able to join us Friday night for St. Nick. That's going to be an interesting one. That's kind of like a childhood dream of mine, to sit down and just talk to Santa Claus. And he is going to be coming to us live from North Pole, Alberta, Canada. Edmund Gwynn. Edmund Gwynn played Kris Kringle in the 1946 version of Miracle on 34th Street. Good job, Chris. You're just stock full of all kinds of Christmas movie knowledge, bud. What year did the movie A Christmas Story come out? What year did the movie A Christmas Story come out? Mom forced me to watch my mom and dad didn't have to force me to watch any Christmas stuff. Christmas was always, one of my favorite holidays, and I was always all over that TV when it was time for those movies to come out, or movies or TV shows or the stop motion specials or anything like that. The old Rankin Bass specials. What year did the movie A Christmas Story come out? Give you guys a hint. You don't need a hint. How about that? My age is safe, and I don't got to let anybody know that it was the same year I was going into the 7th grade. No, it wasn't. It was the same year I started high school. How about that? It is 1983. Good job, Chris. Good job, Templar. 1983. I was out of high school by then. I was just going in. I didn't graduate till 87. Which in some way, shape, or form kind of makes me a cradle robber, because my wife was born in 1980. You know what they say about Santa Claus and his ho-hos. 2 years after we got married. I've never seen it. Don't care to. Oh my God, that movie's hilarious. Oh, the first one. The second one was great. The first one, there's just no. Yeah, it's just funny. It is just absolutely hilarious. I skipped the Red Ryder, went right to the 22. Then the 44. Who wrote A Christmas Story? Who wrote A Christmas Story? Who wrote A Christmas Story? It was Gene Shepherd. It was Gene Shepherd. Good job, Chris. Good job, Randy. Gene Shepherd wrote A Christmas Story. Come on up here. Oh, I guess I probably should warn you guys too. As we progress in these questions, they might get a little harder. They might get a little harder. Who directed the 1940 classic film The Shop Around the Corner? Who directed the 1940 classic film The Shop Around the Corner? I'm only here to give smart ass comments. I don't know any answers. Jim, if you didn't come in here giving comments and stuff like that, we would swear you were mad at us. Or you just couldn't type as fast as everybody else did. Well, the guy was German, no clue on the name. You'll shoot out your eye. Yup. You will shoot out your eye. Yes, the gentleman who wrote that was German, Ernst Lubitsch. Ernst Lubitsch. Good job on that one, Randy. What is the name of the department store where the majority of the shop around the corner takes place? What is the name of the department store that where the majority of the shop around the corner takes place? What is the name of the department store where the majority of the shop around the corner takes place? It is not Macy's. What is the name of the department store where the majority of the shop around the corner takes place? Good evening, KG. Hope you're doing good this evening. Hey, Ian. Good to see you back and around. Hope you guys are doing good this evening. It was not Gimbel's. It was not Gimbel's department store. There you go. Randy snatched it up. It was Matushek and Company. Matushek and Company. Good job, Randy. They used the plot for that movie for You Got Mail. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Who starred in the 1947 classic Holiday Inn? Who starred in the 1947 classic Holiday Inn? Who starred in the 1947 classic Holiday Inn? Is this thing on? It was Bing Crosby and Fred. Good job, Chris. Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire starred in the 1947 classic Holiday Inn. What is the name of the little girl who is guided by an angel in It's a Wonderful Life? What is the name of the little girl who is guided by an angel in It's a Wonderful Life? What is the name of the little girl who was guided by an angel in It's a Wonderful Life? Susan. I think they're asking for her actual name, not her name in the film. I think they're asking for her actual name. I've apparently got to watch that movie again. I have got a completely different name down here. I'm going to go on and throw this one out there, guys, because I can see there's going to be a discrepancy here. Zuzu Bailey. Zuzu Bailey is the one that they were looking for. Okay, she played Zuzu. All right. All right. That solves it then. She played Zuzu Bailey. So, all right. We got that. We're going to move past it. In the original The Santa Claus, in the original Tim Allen version of The Santa Claus, what is the name of the store where Scott Calvin works? In the original Tim Allen version of the Santa Claus, what is the name of the department store where Scott Calvin works? Ace Hardware, it is the place. It is the place for the helpful hardware, man, that's for sure. Not Macy's. Not Macy's. Not Sears. I need to check this one real quick, guys. I have my doubts about this one. Um, 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 uh-huh. Okay, that's what I thought. They have um, apparently came up with the questions for this by giving kindergartners a whole lot of sugar and having them write down what they could remember from different Christmas movies. Because I looked at the name that they gave me and I knew right away they had two different movies mixed up together. They actually had Scott Calvin listed as working at Shoppers Express, which is incorrect. That was the store competing against Macy's in Miracle on 34th Street. So, yep, that was definitely wrong. Sears brings back memories. Hillbillies used to think it was high class. Yes, we did. You knew it was going to be a good Christmas when Mom and Dad went shopping at Sears. So we're going to skip over that one because, well, the kids high on sugar messed it up. What is the name of the elf that helps Scott Calvin in the Santa Claus? What is the name of the elf that helps Scott Calvin in the Santa Claus? Kmart was better. I agree. I loved Kmart. I did. Well, I loved Sears, but Kmart was close by. You didn't have to go into the city to go there. And man, did they know how to decorate for Christmas. What was the name of the elf that helps Scott Calvin in the Santa Claus? Steakums at the flashing blue light. Attention Kmart shoppers, we have a special on Steakums at the as the blue light special right now. Please look for the blue light and head over and pick up your Steakums. It was Bernard. Good job, Randy. Good job, Templar. It was Bernard. Good job, guys. Who wrote the classic Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas? Who wrote the classic Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas? Yes, Chris, I can agree with that. I can agree with that wholeheartedly. Our Kmart had layaway before anybody else had layaway. Which would explain why mom and dad always started their Christmas shopping in October. Who wrote the classic Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas? Oh, believe it or not, it was not Frank Sinatra. Hugh Martin did co-write it. You are correct. Hugh Martin did co-write it. So right there, half a point goes to Randy already for bringing up Hugh Martin. But who was Hugh Martin's co-writer? Hugh Martin and blank wrote the Christmas classic, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It was not Bing Crosby. It was Ralph Blaine. Ralph Blaine was the co-writer with Hugh Martin on the Christmas classic, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Good job, KG. Good job, Randy. What is the name of the department store in the 1983 classic A Christmas Story? What was the name of the department store in the 1983 classic A Christmas Story? Hey, Sonny. Good to see you. Hope you're not getting snowed on too awful hard up there in the northern steppes of Michigan. I seen where your whole area up there was under a winter weather advisory earlier today. We're getting the rain down here right now, but tomorrow it's supposed to start snowing. And it's supposed to snow for the next 5 days, according to the forecast. It is Higbee's. Higbee's Department Store was the name of the department store in the 1983 classic, A Christmas Story. It's not going to get only a dusting for tomorrow. Yeah, they changed our forecast early this morning from snow starting Monday to snow starting tomorrow. And right now they're saying snow Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we push it off east and let those guys out in Pennsylvania and Maryland and Delaware and all them places play with it. Hey, Jay. Yeah, Jan told us when we started this that you were still about an hour out, but you were heading home. Hope you didn't wear yourself out today. She told me earlier today how many deliveries you had. That's a lot of deliveries for one driver. So I'm glad you made it home. Now you can put on your house slippers and kick back. Randy, no, I'm in Pennsylvania. Don't need no snow. I'm glad I'm not in all the areas around me. That's why we just have an advisory. Makes sense. All right, yep. Higbee's Department Store was the store used in the 1983 classic A Christmas Story. Now we're going to move on to a little bit more fun kid stuff. You know, the stuff us grown-ups make the kids go to bed so we can watch uninterrupted. What Disney movie features a snowman named Olaf? What Disney movie features a snowman named Olaf? It is Frozen. It is Frozen. Now we get to see who all those people are that make the kids go to bed so they can watch the animated shows uninterrupted. Good job, Randy. Good job, KG. Good job, Jay. It's the snowman, says Sonny. What year was Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol released? In what year was Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol released? All right, Jan. You have a good evening, dear. Get some rest. And we will talk to you probably tomorrow. It was not 1956. Believe it or not, it is not that old of a film. In what year was Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol released? Not 1967, not 1961, not 1986. It was released in 1983. 1983, the same year that A Christmas Story was released. Good job, Randy. Who directed Mickey's Christmas Carol? Who directed Mickey's Christmas Carol? You did not direct Mickey's Christmas Carol. Who directed Mickey's Christmas Carol? No, Walt Disney did not direct Mickey's Christmas Carol. Who directed Mickey's Christmas Carol? It was Bernie Mattinson. Bernie Mattinson directed Mickey's Christmas Carol for Disney Studios. You are correct, sir. Who played Ebenezer Scrooge in Mickey's Christmas Carol? Who played Ebenezer Scrooge in Mickey's Christmas Carol? It was Scrooge McDuck. Good job, Jay. Scrooge McDuck played Ebenezer Scrooge in Mickey's Christmas Carol. What is the name of the island that Jack Skellington visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas? What is the name of the island that Jack Skellington visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas? What is the name of the island that Jack Skellington visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas? DuckTales. Woohoo, yep. He was old Scrooge anyway. He really was. The Island of Serial Killer Christmas Toys. No. And the Island of Misfit Toys was the one that Rudolph went to. Oh, 69mega.com. You guys keep walking in the wrong door. I got to learn to post security outside my door. The room you're looking for is down at the end of the hall. Turn left, third door on the right. That is the online sex dating room. You can find your other companions already there. What is the name of the island Jack Skellington visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's a big door with a red light outside. It is not Silent Night. I'll read this question one more time, guys, and then I'll give the answer if no one gets it first. What is the name of the island Jack Skellington visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas? It is called Christmas Town. Christmas Town is the name of the place that Jack visits in A Nightmare Before Christmas. What is the name of the main character in Home Alone? Christmas Town is an actual place in Oregon. Maybe that's where I need to move to. What is the name of the main character, not the actor's name, the main character in Home Alone? Halloween Town? Yeah, okay. I don't want to move there then. Even though that would be kind of cool too. No, not the actor, the actor's name in the movie. It was Kevin. Kevin McAllister was the character that Macaulay Culkin played in Home Alone. What is the name of the movie about a little boy who no longer believes in Santa Claus actually meeting him on Christmas Eve? What's up, who's and who females? Hey, Shane, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good tonight. What is the name of the movie about a little boy who no longer believes in Santa Claus actually meeting him on Christmas Eve? Austin was a virgin on prom night. I don't know. I watched the one with the girl. Well, there's a little girl here too. Actually, there's one little girl and like four or five boys. that all get to meet Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. It is not a year without a Santa Claus, or the year without Santa Claus. You guys want a little hint? There's a magical Christmas train. There you go. Shane got it. The Polar Express. The Polar Express. The Polar Express. There we go. Who starred as Ralphie in A Christmas Story? Shakes fist at Tom Hanks. Who starred as Ralphie in A Christmas Story? It's on the tube now. Yep, we have it on a couple different channels on TV. That's what I'm gonna sit down and watch when this is over tonight. It was Peter Billingsley. Peter Billingsley played Ralphie in A Christmas Story. Good job, Shane. Who done the voice? Yeah, I know, you spelled it wrong, but I still know what you meant. Billy Inslee. Peter Billy Inslee. Who starred, or I should say, who done the voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas? Who done the voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas? It was Danny Elfman. Good job, Chris. It was Danny Elfman that done the voice of Jack Skellington in A Nightmare Before Christmas. Boingo Man himself. There you go. In the Christmas classic, in the Christmas classic Christmas Vacation, who accidentally wrapped up the cat? In the Christmas classic Christmas Vacation, who accidentally wrapped up the cat? You guys go ahead and think about that one for a second. I'm going to make a run to the outhouse. I'll be right back. In the Christmas classic Christmas Vacation, who accidentally wrapped up the cat? Oh. Chase. Aunt Bethany. Good job, Chris. Good job, Jay. Jack's speaking voice. Danny Elfman was a singing voice. And did the voice Jack on Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, they just worded the question wrong. My apologies. But Danny Elfman did do the singing voice for Jack on Nightmare Before Christmas. And Aunt Bethany accidentally wrapped up the cat in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What year did Christmas Vacation get released? What year did Christmas Vacation get released? Say goodnight, take care, see you next, stay safe. Randy, you take care of yourself. Stay warm, stay safe. And hopefully we'll catch you in here on Friday night. It's going to be a pretty good stream. Christmas Vacation was released in 1989. Good job, Chris. Good job. 1989. Doesn't seem like that long ago. A year after I graduated. Let's see, you just graduated a year after I did, Chris. Who kidnapped Clark Griswold's boss in A Christmas Vacation? Who kidnapped Clark Griswold's boss in A Christmas Vacation? I will accept the character name or the actor's name for this question. Who kidnapped Clark Griswold's boss in A Christmas Vacation? It was Cousin Eddie, played by Randy Quaid. One of the best roles he ever played. Now, everybody remembers in the original National Lampoon's Vacation, Christy Brinkley played the bathing beauty that, well, needless to say, infected Clark's dreams. In Christmas Vacation, who was in the red bathing suit? In Christmas Vacation, who was the bathing beauty in that movie? Christy Brinkley played the woman of Clark's dreams in the first film. Who played the bathing beauty in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? It was Nicolette Scorsese. Nicolette Scorsese played the girl in the red bathing suit in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, looking back on one of the longest running animated series on television today, that's right, The Simpsons. I don't know who played Molly in that. That's a good question. We haven't watched that yet this year. Hmm. I'll have to look and see. What is the name of the Simpsons Christmas special episode? What was the name of the Simpsons special or Christmas special episode? Oh, her name was Molly. I don't remember her ever talking. So, well, she does a little bit, I guess, in there. She has a few lines. Mostly her job was to be an eye candy cane. Not just eye candy cane. Simpsons Christmas Stories. There was actually an official name to that episode, though. And I could tell by the rush of answers, a lot of people just don't care. So I'm going to go on and let you guys know it was called Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. A lot of people didn't. Don't feel bad. A lot of people didn't. But I know a lot of people have seen A Charlie Brown Christmas. I just found it the other night on TV and watched it. Brought back a lot of memories from my childhood. Who provided the voice of Charlie Brown in A Charlie Brown Christmas? Who provided the voice of Charlie Brown in A Charlie Brown Christmas? Name my first dog Snoopy. That's cute. Was your first dog by any chance a beagle? Ty Parker did not do Charlie Brown's voice in A Charlie Brown Christmas. All right, Jim. You take care of yourself, bud. Uh, Friday night, we will have Santa Claus on here. Honest to God. Honest to God. Live from North Pole, Alberta, Canada. Regular time, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are going to talk everything Christmas. Who provides the voice of Charlie Brown in A Charlie Brown Christmas? No, he was not a beagle, but Chris had a beagle named Snoopy. That's cute. It was Peter Robbins. Peter Robbins did do the voice of Charlie Brown in A Charlie Brown Christmas. You take care too, Jim. It's good to see you again, bud. Hopefully you guys don't get hit too awful hard by any of this weather coming through the country right now. Peter Robbins did do the voice of Charlie Brown in A Charlie Brown Christmas. What was the name of Charlie Brown's teacher in A Charlie Brown Christmas? One of his voice actors killed himself. You know, I think I remember hearing something about that. I don't remember what his name was. I do not remember. What was the name of Charlie Brown's teacher in A Charlie Brown Christmas? They only say her name once. It was Miss Othmar. Miss Othmar. Good job, Shane. Well, that's just great. And it just completely kicked back to the very beginning. And I just kicked it right back to it. What is the name of the character who plays the piano in A Charlie Brown Christmas? The same voice my wife has sometimes. Man, I hope she's in a different room right now. We may not be hearing from you for a while. It is Schroeder. Of course, it's always Schroeder. He seems to be the musically inclined one of the Charlie Brown group. Good job, Chris. Good job, Jay. Who provides the voice of Lucy in A Charlie Brown Christmas? Who provides the voice of Lucy in A Charlie Brown Christmas? Who provides the voice of Lucy? It was not Karen Mend that did Lucy's voice in A Charlie Brown Christmas. I think Karen done Lucy's voice in almost all the other animated specials, but she did not do it in A Charlie Brown Christmas. It was not Tracy Stafford. This woman done Lucy's voice only for A Charlie Brown Christmas. It was not rye. That chat, it says in Wikipedia. Well, we all know how trustworthy Wikipedia can be. I could go in there right now and say and type in on Wikipedia that I could go into somebody else's Wikipedia and go in there and claim ownership and say that Abraham Lincoln was from Venus. And it would stick. I go to IMDb for movies and shows, more accurate info. Interesting. IMDb usually is the first thing that pops up when I'm searching for something. But anyway, the name they gave was Pamelin Ferdin. Pamelin Ferdin. And the very last question for tonight, what is Lucy and Linus's last name? What is Lucy and Linus's last name? It is Van Pelt. They're Lucy and Linus Van Pelt. Good job, Chris. Good job, Shane. Good job, Jay. And there you have it. Our Christmas movie trivia for 2022. Maybe we'll slip in another one next week. You know, the Monday right before Christmas. Who knows what we're going to do. But don't forget, guys, we have a video coming out tomorrow. It'll be posted early in the morning for everyone to enjoy. Pretty special video. We get to actually take a look at some of Santa's special helpers that work in NORAD and the Strategic Air Command. So, and I go there normally to look up stuff for myself, not on here. It's all right, Chris. Even if you did tweet some of the answers, you wouldn't be the only one in here that does it. I got a non-Christian trivia question for you, Drew. What actor was in both series finale, Perry Mason and the Addams Family, the same year? The guy that played Uncle Fester. You too, Sonny. Stay safe, stay warm. Hopefully that you do just get a dusting tomorrow and don't get hit. Like I said, I know that a lot of the areas up there around Remus and places like that are they're under a winter storm advisory now. So hopefully you get that dusting and it don't come smashing down on you. The rest of you all stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. Don't forget, Friday evening, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have got Santa Claus here live from North Pole, Alberta, Canada. He's making time out of his schedule to come and hang out with us for a couple hours. So let's show him a good time. Everybody have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. You know I do. And we'll catch y'all on Friday morning for our normal morning coffee and chat. Y'all take care. Have a good evening.